I've decided I finally got the courage up to do this, and I'm going to be talking about vegan and vegetarian and all that sort of stuff about me and about other people and kind of what it means and everything to me. So for the better part of maybe the last year and a half, I have been vegan, vegetarian, with the few exceptions that every now and then I may have gone back and eaten some meat. I was fully vegan for about 6 months, with the few exceptions that every now and then I may have gone back and eaten some meat. I'm gonna give you the absolute honest harsh truth here because I feel like sometimes people don't give the harsh truth.
Is it all so crazy? Everybody seems so famous.
That was at the point where I was rock bottom. I was at my most depressed. I was contemplating whether life was worth living anymore. I was so anxious that it was destroying my life, and at this exact same moment of me being so horrifically depressed,
Get to the club in my taxi cab, everybody's looking at me now. Like you.
vegan people on my YouTube channel were the nastiest ever. And I was completely shocked at how people who preach about, you know, being kind and caring and saving the world were so nasty. And they didn't know I was depressed. They didn't know what their words were doing to me. However, I don't think that that's an excuse for such negativity to be spewed out of someone's mouth.
It's a party in the USA.
Ugh. I'm still like having trouble comprehending it.
So hard, my girl's not around me.
It left a really bad taste in my mouth.
Who's that chick that's rocking kicks? She gotta be from Madison.
Vegans, veganism, I was so angry and I was so mad and I was so disgusted with the word vegan.
Definitely not a national party, cause all I see is the letters. I guess I never got the memo.
I couldn't say it and I couldn't write it and I couldn't have anything to do with vegan stuff. And it just made me cringe. Like, yes, I was still eating like vegan stuff, but I wanted nothing to do with it anymore. Because it just had scarred me so much from the nasty, awful things that people had said. Scarred me so much from
Playing my song, think I'm gonna be okay.
scarred me so much from I had to learn that when someone is being horrifically nasty to you, it's a reflection of them as a person, not a reflection of you, so you can't take on too heavily what they're saying. I've had to learn to not let these things that people say about me in my life affect me, but just rather go, wow.
Sorrow, loneliness, and pain.
Ugh. I have done a lot of learning in the last couple of months about veganism, vegetarianism. I am more of an optimistic person and I'm a positive person and I like to promote positivity.
Oh, you know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah!
So I choose to take the approach of sharing ideas and inspiration with people, and it's up to that person to then decide what they want to do. I'm not going to guilt trip people, I'm not going to call people names, I'm not going to be nasty, I'm not going to be horrible.
Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in?
Their health, the environment, animals, whatever one of those you choose, whether it's all of them, none of them, none of them, none of them, none of them. I give you the big thumbs up and I want to encourage you because I feel that that is much more productive and it's going to want people to change and it's not going to make people afraid of vegan.
I almost forgot where we were for a moment. And then you remember you're going to die.
Also have absolute lack of respect for anyone that is negative. I do not respect any of these YouTubers who publicly name, shame, imitate, abuse. I think it's disgusting. And saying bad things about people, I think it's horrible and that's not something that I'm going to be doing. have gone back and eaten some meat. I don't believe in that, so I actually have had to unsubscribe to a few people that have started doing that because I don't believe in it and I don't want to see such negativity. Scarred me so much.
I'm sorry, Angel.
Scarred me so much.
There's a party in the USA.
So yeah, I would like my channel to be about inspiration and positivity and health and all moving forward and trying new things and doing it together and being a supportive like family and friendship. Not an abusive, you're not good enough, you're not doing it right, because nobody's gonna want to change, nobody's gonna want to do anything if that's the way that you're treating them.
Most of the time it is just easier just to give her what she wants rather than deal with all the drama.
We have created a monster by never telling her no.
Abuse doesn't mean positive outcome, only negative. For me, now I'm at a point where I try the best that I can to have a vegan lifestyle. I will choose vegan options where possible, but if it's not always possible, especially if I'm in situations with people around me that are not vegan, then I don't mind being flexible and choosing a vegetarian option or whatever is available at the time. I am not going to discard my family or my friends because of their lifestyle choices.
My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kind of homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous.
And I do not disrespect them.
Bye, Angels. I'm really, really sorry, and I love you.
I have recently learnt as well is that you have to do what is best for you. Every human is totally different and what works for one is not going to work for another. This goes for physically and mentally as well. I think your diet has a huge role in not only your physical well-being but also your mental and psychological well-being.
Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. With my hands up, the playing my song, and it's gonna be okay.
If being 100% vegan is not making you happy, then you need to change and do what's best for you. If eating meat is not making you happy, then change and do what's best for you. I think that people need to understand that it's about encouraging those that are doing the best that they can. I don't think a lot of vegans that take this a negative approach understand that. My question to all these people is that vegans claim to be so compassionate, they claim to be so kind and caring to animals and humans, but it's like they've lost their compassion for the psychological well-being. They only care about the physical well-being of animals and humans, and I'm quite sure that many would argue that it's about the psychological well-being of animals. Why have these vegans lost the compassion for human psychological well-being?
We have given her the iPad, the iPhone, Xbox 360.
And I would like to ask that to every person that wrote something really nasty to me. Are they aware that the nasty words made my depression a lot worse?
Locked in narrow stalls leading to intense psychological stress.
Are they aware that the way they treated me actually turned me off wanting to be vegan? I don't think these people understand that it's not just about physical well-being, it's also about mental well-being for both animals and humans.
Sorrow, loneliness, and pain.
So I guess that's my kind of like 2 cents on this whole vegan thing.